Get ready for the sounds and the sights of free entertainment in downtown Youngstown this weekend. Federal Frenzy Music and Arts Festival is returning for a two-day event starting tonight. Federal Frenzy event coordinator Abigail Gutowski and talent coordinator Rain Walton is joining us now to share more. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, very much excited for this event. Tell us all the fun that begins tonight, which is at Penguin City Brewing Company.
Correct, yes. We are so excited. We're working with PCB, Penguin City Beer, and Derek from the Youngstown Flea. They have been extremely helpful on helping with vendors and food trucks and activities. And it kind of helped take a little bit of a load off for us so we can make this a two-day event. And it's really helpful to have people on our team like that. And we're really excited for the bands and the music. It's really going to be great. Tim is our stage manager for Penguin City this year. And Tim's really great. He was the stage manager last year, and we know he's going to help put on a good show too.
And who are some of the performers tonight, Rain?
Yeah. What are some of the performers?
We have No Funk, No Justice as our headliner.
Yeah.
We have Potencia. Potencia. We have Iro, I really enjoy Iro. We have Tender Tuxedo. We have Outrun Infinity, and we also have Late Night Drive.
And then what do you have planned for the West Federal Street, Phelps Street on Saturday? Who's part of the musical lineup there, and what will all be on tap for that event?
Yeah, we have so many great bands down on West Federal. So on the main stage and Summit stage, they're both going to be located on West Federal. And then we have the Federal that's going to be hosting a venue. They're like a host venue as well in the Varsity Club as well. So for the main stage, obviously Ultra Q as our headliner, super stoked for that. Fine Young Men as our direct support. They have participated in some of Penguin Productions' past events before too. And then 5th and Aurora, 19th Paradise is at Lemuel and Friends. The Velvet Gentlemen, Fake Blondes, Wednesday Demonstration, they're all on our main stage. And then of course Summit Stage. Summit Stage has a huge say in who plays on that stage. So we have some fantastic acts on that stage. A lot of people that you actually might hear on the Summit FM radio. So Lovers in Reverse, Floca Torres, Sedona. Sedona has played with us many times before. We love Sedona. November Loop. We love November Loop. Hunter Skeens and the Forerunners. And then Anya Van Rose will be headlining the Summit stage. And then the Varsity Club is Blue Chameleon, John Harrow, Benny Bassett, the Head Trips, and Candace Campana. We've heard a lot of Candace Campana before too. She's also a part of the Summit radio. And then on the Federal is Negative Zen, Bury the Pines, King Tut, the Don, and the Bop Man. That's a mouthful there. Royce, Anthony, Master Hand, and Heartbreak Kings, who actually won the Federal Frenzy Face-Off this year.
And you had more than 7,500 people come out for this event in recent years. What are some of the vendors that you're going to be having set up for the crowds to enjoy? Because people are going to want to eat food and check things out.
Yeah, some of our vendors, they're going to be familiar faces. If you are familiar with going down to the Youngstown Flea with Derek and checking out the vendors there, a lot of them are some of the same vendors there. So a lot of familiar faces and small businesses. So we highly recommend supporting them and coming down. Armita's Casina, Street Pies, Brick Oven Pizza, The Big Green Thing, and Traz Gourmet. And then for Saturday, tomorrow, we also have Armita's Casina, One Hot Cookie, R&J Smokers, Sweet Sips, What's Grandpa Smoking, and Walk on the Wild Side.
You got a lot happening. You have parking information on your website. Thank you so much for joining me ahead of the Frenzy. It's going to be a busy weekend. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having us. We're excited.